November 2019, when I heard about the protests that were happening in Iran, I just wanted to show support for the people of my country. So what I decided to do was to print a picture of Ali Khamenei and draw a red stop sign on it and just take to the street. I put a rope around it and just hung it around my neck. I was out walking for maybe 10-15 minutes max until two guys approached me, and they looked friendly in the beginning, and they were like, "Can we take your photo?" And I was like, "Sure, take my photo, no problem." So they just thought it's funny, so I allowed them. And so they took my photo, and all of a sudden, one of them reached out for the photo and just grabbed it, and grabbed my shirt and wanted to hit me, and started yelling like things like, "You cannot disrespect our religious leader. You're not Iranian. You're an American agent. Go back to your country," and stuff like that. And I was able to kind of de-escalate, and I escaped. Next day, I saw one of the guys just on a scooter, like scouting up around the building where I lived and just taking photos of the place. Fast forward about 8 months, in July 25th of 2020, a bunch of general security forces raided our apartment. They came up, they turned the whole place upside down, and they took all my electronics, my passport, anything I had. And they put a bag over my head. I was handcuffed, and they put me in a car, and they took me to some location. After I got arrested, I was getting interrogated for 7 days. During interrogation, they asked questions like, why did you go out with the photo? Why do you hate Iran? Stuff like that. They went through all my photos, all my contacts. Finally, they didn't find anything, but they sent me to prison anyway. They said that you have to go back to Iran. We're gonna deport you back to Iran. So I got released on August 10th, and but when I was getting released, they returned back a lot of my stuff, but they didn't give back my passport. And I told them, like, I need my passport. Why aren't you giving me? They said that no, you have to go to the Iranian embassy to get deported the next day, and then they will give you your passport. That's why I decided to come to UNHCR. This is the next day I came here. I spoke with them, I explained the whole situation, and I kind of just initiated a whole series of processes and interviews that kind of gave me the refugee status here in Lebanon. So during the interviews that I had with UNHCR, I tried to emphasize a lot on the fact that I need my passport, because I knew that if I don't have my passport, I'm going to be stuck here. And UNHCR told me that, okay, they're going to do their best, they're going to do everything they can to get back my passport from the general security. We tried to get in touch with UNHCR over and over and over again. No response whatsoever. Finally, I reached out to the legal assistants at Caritas, and what they told me is that they contacted the UNHCR, and the UNHCR had told them that they could not be more clear that they do not want to approach the general security because it would put me at a higher risk of deportation. So I'm left without a passport, basically. And that was almost 2 years ago. And I haven't had a passport since then. I left Iran in 2008. It was because I had just turned into Christianity, and my family, who's from a very religious and conservative background, did not accept it. So I tried to figure out a way I can get out of Iran, and they had some members of my family had threatened to kind of hand me over to the authorities, and by doing that, they would kind of expose the whole underground church that I was part of. So I was lucky to get an acceptance from a university abroad, and took advantage of it and just left Iran. In terms of feeling in danger, it's really the fact that I'm powerless, the fact that I can, any simple problem can put me in a position that I'm getting deported back to Iran.